right. What's up? What's up? Now, I got a couple of announcements to make before we get into the mess. Vegas is coming up. We will be in Vegas in August, the last weekend in August, and we asked you all to please email me if you're coming. So I need to know how many people are coming if you want to stay in the same hotel that we're going to be staying at. Another reason that we're going to be going to the Usher show. So if you want to go, I'm going to be buying the tickets on Friday. So make sure you send me your money so we can get the tickets so we all can sit together. So by Friday, I know it's last minute. I sent the email out because them tickets are going fast because I want all us to sit together. So about 4 or 5 of us come together. We can all like sit together. So I want us to sit together. We go to the Usher show. So email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. If you're not coming, I understand. This won't be the only meet and greet that we will do. But if you're coming, email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. We got some people that's going to be staying in a timeshare. They won't be staying in the host hotel, but they'll meet up with us when we go into the restaurants, to the casinos, and to the club and all that stuff. We definitely want y'all there. So what I'm going to do is to buy extra ticket. So just in case if somebody change their mind and say, hey, they want to go, you know what I'm saying? I have an extra one set aside for persons want to go. They could just reimburse me the money because we really want to have a good time in Vegas. This will be my first meet and greet, my first time meeting y'all in person. Some of y'all for the first time. I do want to see y'all. I do want to see y'all. So I highly suggest we have fun. It's sort of weekend. We got some people coming on Thursday, and we want it to be nice. We really want it to be nice. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to the restaurants, to the club, to the casinos, walking around on the strip and doing stuff. It's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited. This is my first time doing this since I started YouTube. I didn't do a meet and greet. I never done one before. And so I'm nervous. I hope people come because I just don't want it to see me either. But if it's just me, we're gonna have a good time because it's the weekend in Vegas, spending time having a good time in Vegas. So the email address is WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. That's WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. That's WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. All right. It's really important that you just email me. You could RSVP so we let us know that you're coming. So we will know how many people are coming and stuff like that. So I talked to a lady last night. She excited going to the Usher show. I want to do Usher on Saturday night because I definitely want to see because he coming on that Saturday in August. Give me a second. What date is that? So y'all I have that because Usher will be August the 27th. That's when Usher will be having a concert. So I picked that Saturday because I know some people might fly in on Friday and they might have a late flight. So I'd rather do it on Saturday. And so, August 28th. So we can definitely be there for the show. All right. How y'all doing? Y'all doing amazing. And then I was out today. I am now a member of Barnes and Noble. I am a member of Barnes and Noble. And I already give me a second. I'm about done with this book with Viola Davis, and the next book that I'm going to be reading. Hey, I got Real Life, Real Love. This book from DJ Envy, the book that they just came out. Real Life, Real Love, and I definitely got that. And I want to read that. And the reason I just been on these reading spells since I work a job and I have time, I can sit down and on my lunch break and kind of read. I definitely been reading and reading and reading. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. And also too, we have a moderator that if you're an author, that she will do the audiobook. So if you're an author and you need somebody to do your audiobook, her name is Armon Brown 09. I don't see her in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all keep her in your prayers because she did lose a person that she did videos with on YouTube. She had passed away, a person that she do videos with. So y'all just keep Armon Brown 09 in y'all prayers. Make sure y'all definitely pray for her. Keep her in the prayers. But what she does on her YouTube if you're an author, she will read your book in the audio form. You pay her to do it, but she goes to the studio, she does that, and it just be amazing. So I definitely want to see y'all that way. Okay. Wally, let's do a book club on your show. Nobody else. Okay, we could do a book club. And we could definitely do it. So I read a lot. And once I'm in my reading, in my zone, I like read. I can get done with a book within like 2 days, sometimes a day. Right. Yeah, sometimes a day. So yeah, make sure y'all sub to Armon Bro Online, sub to her channel, because she definitely read books and she really, really entertaining. And I actually did an episode with her. I did an episode with Armon Bro Online. We did an episode about, oh my gosh, who was that? B Loves Life, and we did an episode about that. So I may restream that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna revamp um Two Man and a Lady. So I'm going to call it Wiley and Friends. So we're going to revamp that panel because I think a lot of people is getting offended with Two Man and a Lady. And it's kind of hard getting a lady and a man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some content creators together and we're going to do Wiley and Friends. And it's going to be this person's. And I want to start it with, I'm going to definitely reach out to my moderators. I want to start some episode with my moderators, the ones that do their YouTube and stuff that y'all can get to know. So if you're a content creator, if you want to be on Wiley and Friends, email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. And then we could definitely, it just be Wiley and Friends. We just come on there. We do content. We talk about topics. If you're a content creator, we don't care. We don't discriminate. If you got 1 subscriber, you got 2 subscribers, it doesn't matter. If you want to come on our show, we will welcome you. And I got some other talented people that want to come on and be on the show and stuff like that. And it's good promo. It's good promo. And I got this idea. Funny, I got this idea because I watch a lot of YouTubers and I see people, they be working together, and they be building their channels together. So that's something what I want to bring to this channel. So we help each other's channel. So you be introduced to my audience, and then and then you get subscribers, and then we gain subscribers, you get subscribers. I want to do that. I really want to help people are like, yeah, Couture Baby, you more than welcome, Couture Baby. You know, you can come on anytime you want to come on, Couture Baby, because you are very supportive of the Wiley Show. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Couture Baby. Now, I'm doing this live because people in this chat want me to do some dirty work. Let's put his picture up here. Armon Wiggins. And I said I had an update on his father. Now, subscribers are sending me stuff about this man that's in Dallas, not Dallas, but this preacher. His name was Wiggins, and he was charged with dealing with messing around with underage boys. And he was charged. And this guy his name is Pastor Wiggins, and he's locked up. And so people kept sending me this stuff about Pastor Wiggins. And they kept saying he's connected to Armon Wiggins. We done an extensive research. He is not connected with him at all. And so I was putting it out there. Now I could have been shady and done a whole series and did part 1 about and connected him to Armon Wiggins. I could have did part 2, part 3, part 55. I could have done that, but I didn't do it. And I want people to give me my credit that I did not bite the bait and ran with this narrative and done a whole series. Now, I don't know if people would have had that same respect for me because there was some series made about the Wiley Show, but I made sure that I didn't do it to Armon Wiggins. Now, me and him do not see eye to eye. He feels as though that I did something to build my channel. And I always tell him, I remember, and I'm going to tell him now, it's no difference when he did Sasha K to build his channel. So that's what me and him, but he can always call me, he can text me and whatever. But he didn't have to call me and text me to say that man is not his father, because I know how his father looked. I know how his father looked, and that man ain't his father, is not connected to Armon Wiggins at all. I do feel bad for him because I feel bad for his family. Even though Armon talk a lot of mess about the Wiley Show, he called me psycho. He called me a whole bunch of other stuff, but the family shouldn't be involved in this. The family shouldn't be doxxed. And I came out, and some of the bars were coming at me. So, what you mean that we? I said, I don't think it's a proper way. I said the proper way to combat what Armon Wiggins is saying is build you a YouTube channel. Go back and say, well, I have a source that Nicki Minaj was smiling at Cardi B, and they embraced with a hug. I got a source. They was in the Met Gala. Nicki Minaj stood up. She embraced Cardi B with a hug, and they hug like sisters. You go live and you create your own narrative, because Armon Wiggins, what he's doing is not illegal to go live and paint a narrative about Nicki Minaj. That's how you gain supporters. That's how Tasha K did it. And even though when Armon Wiggins wrote a statement, give me a second here. When he wrote a statement, let me read it because I want to dissect that statement that he wrote on his page. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I want to read that statement that he wrote. He said, hey guys, FYI, I'm not here to convince you that my story is true. I wasn't there, but I trust my source 100%. Besides, my name isn't Tasha K. I have no reason to make stuff up. And see, the thing about Armon, he have to bring Tasha K in it. And I was sitting down and I was like, what does Tasha have to do with you having a source, which your source is Jason Lee, coming out, posting something about the Met Gala? Like, Tasha K don't have nothing to do with Nicki Minaj sitting down on her phone. And then when I've done my research, Nicki Minaj was taking pictures. Nicki Minaj was meeting up with people in the Met Gala. It was amazing. He have to bring Tasha in there because he built a fan base of women and men, right? Particularly women that do not like Tasha K, and he feeds into that energy. So when people do it to him and say, well, I'm not Armon because I don't drink all the time and be sloppy drunk, he get offended. I don't understand that. Because when you don't want people to bring your name up and bring your name in mesh, you don't want that, but yet you bring Tasha K in mesh. Tasha K name should not have been involved in that at all, because Tasha K didn't have nothing to do with it, because she won at the Met Gala. She didn't have nothing to do with that. I'm just saying humbly. She won at the Met Gala. Tasha K won there. And if she was, I didn't know nothing about it. And so why bring her name in it? Because he built a fan base of criticizing Tasha. And he built that. And it's good. It's very strategic, because he had one of the titles. And one thing about strategic about Armon is that he know the Barbs does not like him. So he uses the Barbs. See, this is why the Barbs, y'all got to be smart. He uses the Barbs and say, Nicki Minaj was sitting there and she was spooked. He knowing that the Barbs are going to tag him on Twitter, which is going to increase his engagements. They're going to be tagging him on YouTube, which will increase his engagements. They're going to be in his comments, which increases engagements. What you're doing, you help creating Armon Wiggins to become a media star, a media commentator star, if that makes sense. So y'all helping him because he uses the Barbs for that, because the Barbs are very vocal. I know one particular person, Malago Graham, she didn't always like Nicki Minaj. Oh, I'm telling it today. She didn't always like Nicki Minaj. But she saw how supportive the Barbs are, and she became a Barb page, a stand for the Barbs, a stand for Nicki Minaj. But she didn't always feel that way about Nicki Minaj, but she saw the support and she became a fan of Nicki Minaj. The same thing with Armon Wiggins. His is different. He was a fan of Nicki. He uplifted Nicki. But once he started doing that Miss Cleo Call Me Now, and he started reading them cards, and he started reading her husband, and she blocked him, he said, oh no, she blocked me. And he went on and he joined Cardi. If you go back to his previous episodes in the beginning stage of 2019, 2018 about Cardi, he dragged Cardi B. But Nikki blocked him, and so he went with Cardi. So he started outlifting Cardi, and Cardi is not that smart, and she's not that intelligent. She see that Armon is uplifting her, or she could be intelligent, and she's just using Armon just to do her dirty work because she didn't invite him to the Met Gala. At least Jason Lee gets invites to the Met Gala. He damn sure didn't send Armon an invite. All right, anyway, Armon could have been our +1 anyway. But he saw that she was blocked by Nikki, and he went on to Cardi B and singing her praises and uplifting her. He still be dissing her, saying she really can't rap like Nicki. She can't go toe-to-toe with Nicki Minaj, and Cardi still be shouting them out. Cardi ain't that smart. Because if somebody tell me I can't rap better than Nicki, I'm going to have to block you. But that's me. But Cardi B is a whole nother person. So that's how it went on. And that's how it went on with that. And so now we see that Armon Wiggins and his whole thing with the Barbs, now they want to dox him. I don't agree with the doxing. I don't agree with the doxing of the family. I don't agree with trying to dox his credit report. Do not even send me the credit report, especially if it's 579. Now, if it's a good 750, send me that credit report. If it's a 750, 850, 950, it's A1, send it to me. I would like to see that. But I don't want to see no credit report that's 579. I don't. And if it is 579, then you're not putting your resources together to fix your credit. All right? I'm just saying. Now, I can understand if you coming up and you're getting coins and you're getting money and you're getting things together. And I said, but because my credit is going up, it ain't where I want it to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you're making 6 figures, you can at least invest in your credit report. If it's 579 or something like that, invest in to build up your credit. Pay off some of them bills and stuff like that. Get some stuff off your credit and build it and stuff like that. Instead of wearing Gucci and Balenciaga. I'm just saying, like, if your credit is that low, or you making all this money on YouTube, that you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, I understand if you just work and you live from check to check, you really can't focus on your credit because you're trying to live. I get it. But if you are, I'm just saying, I'm just saying if it's that low. So I'm like, man, the Barb's got a lot of time on their hands. It is what it is. So exactly. Somebody said, just like people come here to hear you drag Armon, and Cardi is no different. It's no different. I'm so glad you said that, Mr. Leo. That is so true. Everybody have their lane. Everybody find their niche. I agree with you on that. I'm not trying to live. Everybody have the lane because people like it when I drag Armon Wiggins, but he wasn't invited to the Met Gala. Jason Lee invited, to the Met Gala. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't think he's gonna get any invitation. He wasn't at the Met Gala. He wasn't at the Met Gala. Jason Lee was at the Met Gala. But if that's your friend, why Jason Lee couldn't send you a phone call and say, "Come to the Met Gala"? He still didn't give her that Wendy Williams connect. But anyway. So that's what they're saying about that. So I don't agree with the Barbs doxing his daddy, his mama, brothers, and sisters. I urge the Barbs to be at peace and hope one day that you all can have a conversation. I'm going to call Armon after this show, and I'm going to see, do he want to do a show with the Barbs? We're going to invite some Barbs to come on the Wiley Show. We're going to invite Armon Wiggins, and we're going to have a conversation on the Wiley Show. So I will be sending an invitation to the Barbs. And we also will send an invitation to Armon Wiggins and to see if they are able to have a town hall meeting on the Wiley Show. So I would definitely send him an email, and we would definitely see about that. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on. Now, this other topic, I was going to get up in the middle of the night and talk about this, but I didn't, and I should have did it. Dave Chappelle was at a show, and a fan, it's so funny. A fan came up and tried to tackle Dave Chappelle. It was so bad. The security whooped that man tail. Whooped him so like his arm was cricket. I'm like, what did y'all doing? You know, Dave Chappelle got security. And this is something where a lot of comedy shows now, they're gonna have to invest in their security because usually a lot of comedy shows are relaxed. Their security are not up there like that. But now, because of this Will Smith slap spirit that people want to run up on comedians, you definitely need to have security. So shout out to Dave Chappelle's security because they came with the work. They came with the work. That man arm was twisted like a pretzel. I mean, that man got his tail whooped. Who would have tell that man to get up on there because of that slapping spirit? It leaps. See, spirit do leaps. That slapping spirit leaped on that young man, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna go to Dave Chappelle and I'm gonna slap Dave Chappelle." That's what's going on. And then Chris Rock, he was making a joke. He said, "Is that Will Smith?" They made a whole joke about it. And I don't feel bad for the guy, because you can't run up on a guy that have security. That's dangerous. You're putting your life in danger. Like that's so crazy. And so now a lot of comedians gotta invest in their security because Dave Chappelle got top-notch security, even though it wasn't really that great because the man still got on stage. They need to do better. They probably gonna have to have a security right at the stage, like they be doing when you go inside an NOI temple. Like they're gonna have to have the guys. They're gonna have to have the guys right there, and they definitely gonna have to start searching the people too before they come into these comedy shows. So a lot of these comedy shows got to invest in a little bit in their security. And because if you go to an NOI temple with Miss Farrakhan and them, they have brothers right up at the stage. So in order to get up on that stage, you have to go through the brothers, and that's what they probably gonna have to start doing in these comedy shows. I say it humbly. So shout out to Dave Chappelle. He's a comedian. People don't take it too serious. If you don't go to a comedy show, uh, if you easily to be provoked, if you easily be offended, don't go to a comedy show. That ain't for you. If you're easily to be provoked, if you easily to be offended, don't go to a comedy show. When I go to a comedy show, I know they may roast and gag me. That's why I sit way in the back. I don't sit in the front. I just mind my business and we have a good time. All right. But I'm just telling y'all, them people them slapping spirits is going around. People want to run up on people, and you got to be careful. You got everybody. Will Smith got a pass because that's a billionaire, but you broke and you ain't got them billions, and you ain't gonna get a pass. You're gonna wind up getting twisted up like a pretzel. All right, yeah, they better get Pookie and Ray Ray for security, most definitely. Oh man, okay. Here we go. Now my last topic we was on today I was um scrolling on Station Head, minding my own business. And I go on Station Head because I listen to shows on Station Head. And I went on my radio station. And usually I just go in and see what she's talking about, who she's yelling about, what she's screaming about. And so I went on her station and she invited me on her stage. And she was bringing a question to me. She said, "Why do you come at me the way that you do?" And I had to say to this sister, and I listened to the question, and I said, I just give my opinion. I have sources. You make it seem like I'm coming for Tory Lane to sleep with me, and I've been defending him way before he even got involved. I said to the public, that's what they think. They think that Tory Lanez want to screw you, or you want to screw Tory Lanez, and you put that out there like she don't put stuff up out like that. And I'm just listening to her go on these rants about me. Now I know I'm outnumbered because she brought me on there to butter me up on the show. We having this amazing conversation, and then she bring her followers on there. They come on there so aggressive, so negative, dragging me. I never drag any of them because I understand once you come into Wiley, you feel like you can say anything towards Wiley. I'm that type of brother. You can just say whatever. And we on the app. We ain't in person. So you can say whatever you want to say on the app. And she allowed all these people, and she didn't allow none of my supporters to come on to defend my name. She didn't allow, right, Paul? She didn't allow you on there, Paul. Yeah, Paul. She didn't allow Paul on there. And they were just dragging me and calling me all type of names, saying all type of derogatory things. And I don't let it get to me because I have thick skin. And people say I'm a troll. I'm not a troll. I am a commentator. Put some respect on my name as a commentator. As a commentator, this is what we do. And I'm just listening to her supporters, and they were coming at me, and most of them are same gender loving men. Same gender loving men. People that you're the same gender loving men, and I don't know if they are mad that I don't want to be with them. I don't know, but it was same gender loving men coming at the Wiley Show. And they wanted me to act a fool, and I'm not going to act a fool because I'm professional. I'm very intelligent. I think that Milagro Grams is a hard-working commentator. Now, do I agree with her saying that Megan Thee Stallion is a victim, but Tory Lanez didn't do it? I don't agree with my sister on that because she's on the wrong side of history. Just like she was on the wrong side of history about Kaylin Walker. She tried to drag the victims of Kaylin Walker, and I wasn't on her side. So I'm saying here today that we were having a conversation, and then she said, you could just DM me. Well, did you DM me before you went and tried to drag our civil rights icon, Tamika Mallory? Did you send me an email when you tried to call out and disrespect a civil rights icon, Tamika Mallory? No. You didn't send me an email. You didn't send me a text. You didn't send me a DM. You proceeded to drag a civil rights icon and didn't care. These people was dragging the minister. They were dragging Minister Farrakhan. I'm like, who raised these people? Who raised you to just be disrespectful to our leaders, our civil rights icons? And they were doing it all on the show. And I'm like, who raised these people? And I'm like, I'm being humble. I'm listening to these people. And I'm like, why are they coming for the icons? Tamika Mallory is an icon, and she have helped so many families, and we love her and we support her. We just disagree because me and Tamika Mallory believe that Megan Thee Stallion is a victim of Tory Lanez. You have Milagro that is fiending for a podcast, fiending for a relationship, business or romantic. You coming to your own conclusions. And she want that with Tory Lanez. Now, Tory Lanez have a history of sticking his peen and some yoni. He have a history of slanging that peen and messing up relationship. So, if, in my humble opinion, to Milagro Grams' husband, I don't know what he doing, breaking up boxes, delivering Uber Eats, but he's going to have to be watchful because Tory Lanez sling that peen. And I was on her app, and all the fans, they on their lunch break, calling in, speaking about the Wiley Show. Now, mind you, you're supposed to be eating your sandwich, eating an apple, eating a banana or an orange, not concerned about the Wiley Show. These people, it was one lady, I'm on my lunch break, and I got something to say about Wiley. I don't like you at all. You don't even know me. You never even sat down and had lunch with me. So how do you know that you don't like me if we never sat and broke bread together? You don't know me. You are trying to defend Milagro Grams. When me and Milagro Grams just have a disagreement of how she come from the civil rights icons. And you're calling me on your lunch break, trying to come at me and speak negatively about the Wiley Show. Sit down, sister. Eat a big breakfast. Sit down, sir. Go on your lunch break, eat your choke sandwich, and leave the Wiley Show alone, because Wiley is going to have his opinion of what he feel about a situation. And they were saying most of them was on their lunch break, working at Walmart and UPS, breaking up boxes, delivering packages. And they was coming at the Wiley Show on their lunch break. One particular person, supervisor, was telling her to get off the phone and get back to work to break up them boxes. She had some more stuff to say. I would never be with you, Wiley. I just don't like you. I'm like, excuse me? You on your lunch break. I'm not going to call into nobody's show on my lunch break unless I'm doing my own show. But after I eat, then I go on my lunch break. After I eat, then I go live on my lunch break. But these people, they were coming at me hard. And one thing I like about my supporters, we not ghetto. We got some sense. We're not confrontational audience. Like, my audience are classy, business. We got some CEOs. We got some people that own funeral homes. We got people that are in the stock market that work on Wall Street. We got people that work on Main Street, supervisors, stockbrokers, and we don't get into that confrontational. One thing about my audience, you're not gonna see them on shows battling for me, because we don't need to do that. Because I can come and defend myself. I don't need my audience to drag me. Milagro Grams didn't have the courtesy to drag me herself. She put a barrier in her audience back, and they decided to drag me. She put a barrier, a AAA double D barrier in the back to drag me. She didn't drag me herself. And if she would have, I'd have like, sister, wait a minute, I rebuke you. I rebuke you. Put your husband on the phone and let me talk to your husband. Because I'm not going to argue with the mob radio. So I'm listening to all of this, and they were going in on me on their lunch break. Okay? And I mind my own business. I don't bother nobody. I mind my own business. And we just have our commentaries, and we just do amazing work. And we do great work over here at the Wiley Show. They were talking about Cardi B. Give me a second, because they brought up Cardi. Now, today I was on my Instagram minding my own business. I was in Barnes and Noble today. I was getting a nice book. I'm trying to expand my knowledge. And I went and I saw our Cardi B album. I said, I like Cardi B. And it was for $18.99. And I picked up the album, and I said, I want to purchase this album for my car. And I put it in there, and they decided to drag Cardi B. I said, whether you team Cardi or Nicki, they bank accounts is bigger than my bank account. I'm not about to go ahead and do all this windmilling for them unless I'm on their payroll. I'm team Nicki. I'm team Cardi. I'm team Lil Kim. I'm team Bow Wow. I listen to them all. I don't put one over the other. Some days I feel like working out to some Kim, to some Nicki, to some Megan Thee Stallion, to Big Lotto, to Coi Leray, to all of the other lady that say not from Atlanta. What's her name? She ain't from Atlanta, or you ain't from Atlanta. The other lady, I listen all the time. I listen to Boosie. I listen to Shirley Caesar. I listen to the Chicago Mass Choir. I listen to Donnie McClurkin. I listen to 50 Cent, and I listen to some Tupac. So my taste in music, yes, and Amaretta, I listen to all of them. So I'm too old to say I'm team this person, team that person. Listen, I listen to them all, because most of them same gender-loving men that was coming at Wiley, I felt it in my spirit that they listen to Cardi when they screwing. I felt it in my spirit. In my spirit, I said, these brothers, when they're in that bedroom screwing, they playing some Cardi B. When they taking that peen, they playing that Cardi B. I felt it in my spirit. I said, they playing that Cardi B. Yeah, they playing that Cardi B, getting it in, lube, everything. No rapper listening to Cardi B, and I felt it in my spirit. Then they getting to argue, talking about you ain't gonna cut them out. It was tension on the live. In my spirit, I said they want to screw each other. Two men argue with each other. You at my radio, I'm gonna send you $20. They just argue, and if they was in the same room, they had been screwing. They would have been in there screwing. So I'm listening to all this, and I'm enjoying myself because, number one, I was preparing to go live for the producers. I do want to apologize to the producers because I took a week off. I had to take some mental health days. I was not doing too good mentally. I was doing too good in my body. Aches and pain on my leg and ankle and knee. And I had just going through mentally. And I took a break, and I wanted to sit and just read. And I took a break. And I do want to apologize to you because y'all love when I go live every day. And so now I'm back. And we battling with my radio, and we love her, and we make. And I told her, I said, listen, sis, we gonna go out to eat. And then she said, you can't afford what I like to eat. I'll pay for the dinner. So she gonna pay for the dinner. So I'm going to Houston. I'm going to link up with my radio, and we're gonna have an amazing dinner. We're gonna have some crab legs. I do love the lemon pepper flats. But I like barbecue on my wings. Get some barbecue wings, and we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be great, right? Yeah. So it's gonna be amazing, and I know she's like lemon pepper flats. I'm gonna get the barbecue flats. We're gonna eat and have a good time and take some pictures and stuff like that. I know she like to use filters. Ain't nothing wrong with using a filter. I use a filter every once in a while. Yeah, I use me a filter, baby. I put a filter on these teeth because it's yellow. And I put a filter to make it white. So I'll get my teeth together for Vegas. I don't want to have no yellow teeth in Vegas. I'm just saying. So I do be putting a filter on the teeth stuff, like she do be putting on her filter. And she told me, I ain't gonna never stop wearing a filter. I'm like, ain't nobody tell you have to wear no, if you want to keep on wearing a filter, that's fine. Wear your filter. You said I should wear a filter. If I did say it, this is something I understand. Why are you so concerned with a person that is cockeyed? Let me break this down. Cockeyed, a person that's bipolar, a person that was in special ed, person that walks with a limp, and you so concerned about what Wiley is saying. I'm not understanding that. All I do, I just go live and I do my show. I don't get mad when people report on the Wiley Show and say, Wiley, you wrong, you this, you that. I don't mind it at all. I don't get mad like some of these YouTubers. They get mad when they don't get good reporting. You know, you have new YouTubers. They do content about other YouTubers, right? And I'm used to that because back in the B sector, you have people talking about YouTubers. It's a niche and a lane for that. But it's a lot of YouTubers who are gonna get mad because they ain't gonna get the good reporting, and then they are threatening the smaller YouTubers with, I'm gonna strike your channel. I'm gonna do this. They get mad. They get salty. They get upset about that, and I don't, because whatever you say about me, I have thick skin in this business. I'm not in this business for everybody to praise me. It's gonna be somebody that ain't gonna like me, and I'm okay with that. Some people ain't gonna. Everybody is not going to like you, and I'm okay with that. You know, you can talk about, well, Wiley wasn't all that, blah 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 blah. I understand, but I have thick skin in this business. Just like when I went on over there in the mob radio and we clashed, and I was getting the members together, rebuking them. Don't bother me. Whatever they said, they try to bring up old rumors, stuff that's not true. Like it's like I get it. Like, child, we not even rich, and they be trying to bring up stuff. And then mob reading stuff. When they said something about your granny, you know that's not true. Mob radio. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, because it's the same way you can bring up some lies, we can create some lies too. I'm just saying if we just want to sit and just be lie and just throw out slandering people's name, we can all go out there and slander some people's name. And you don't want Wiley to come out here slander your name. I'm just gonna let you know that right then and there. But I get it. People, and she thought I wasn't gonna let that slide. I'm like, you know that's a lie. But if you want to slander people's name, we'll go right at her. Because when they said she didn't have, okay, all right, let me drink. Okay. And so they was talking about the Discord. Now, I get DMs, I get texts. Wiley, Milagro is posting something on the Discord. Now, this one particular person that want to be Armon Wiggins' girlfriend, she always calls to the Armon Wiggins show. She want to be his girlfriend. She want to sleep with him, but he don't want no punani. Give me a second. Where are we at? So somebody sent me about K Flocks, D Ping Pics leak. So they and the person saying that K Flocks is underage. And I'm like, why was this posted? And they sent me a screenshot. I said, she is so obsessed of posting stuff of people that are underage. Now, it's a little backstory, because when Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk, when he posted somebody and they said that person was underage, they dragged Kyle. They dragged him for filth, and she let it. Milagro Grams led it. It was getting so bad. Kyle was so upset. They dragged. Oh, why would you put an underage person on there? You weird. Why would you do that? And allegedly, Milagro Grams posted K Flock's private parts on her site. So, okay, but these same people, and I got the screenshot. They sent me the screen. They ain't send me the screenshot of the area. They sent me the screenshot of the title of the post. I'm gonna make it perfectly fine. The title of the post. Not looking too good for Milagro Grams. And she may deny it. I don't know who sent it to her at all, but and they said Milagro Grams didn't deny it. And so, but I could have called her. I don't have her personal number, so I can't call her. But people do it for clicks and views. They do it for clickbait. But she didn't give my brother Caillou from the neighborhood talk that grace. She didn't give Caillou from the neighborhood talk that grace. She dragged him for a filth. And we had to bring him on the show. We had to bring him on our show and we had to interview him because the mob was coming at him so hard. And that brother was hurt. And I stood by my brother. I said, listen, I don't know what you post or whatnot, but we're not going to team up on you. We're going to pray and we're going to move forward in this situation. We're going to have some grace. You may get sent something to you and it may get interpreted. We're going to have some grace. Like Milagro Grams, I'm not going to throw her away because she posted that. She posts a lot of stuff on there. She needs to sleep because she be up. She be up in the middle of the night. She don't really sleep like that. So maybe she was not rested and she posted that and she didn't deny it. And then she said, I don't tell me what I post on my website. I do what I want to do on my site because I'm the mob. That's what she told me. She said she do what she want to do on her site. So I can't control, I can't call her. I can't call her and say, hey, why did you post that on your site? Can't call her about that. She'll cuss me out. Yo, I can't call her about that. Nobody, and listen, I can't call none of these YouTubers and tell them what to do on their site. None of them. I don't call nobody and say, you should do this on your site. I don't do that because they're not gonna listen to me. Number one, they're gonna run their show like that. Like we did a compromise at one point. We weren't gonna put Tasha and Armon in the title, right? Then I changed my mind on the compromise because I'm like, it's just a title. It's just a title, and the reason I put the title to get the people in there to watch the show. That's why I put their name in the title, get it in their fan base so they can come and watch the show. I said I can't stay on that. I'm gonna have to just put their names in here and talk about it. And if I don't get an interview, I understand. I get it. We coming to Atlanta though. We're gonna be coming to Atlanta. We definitely gonna come to Atlanta because I love Atlanta. I'm just gonna travel. I'm not gonna wait for people to book me in Atlanta. I'm gonna travel to Atlanta. I'm gonna be in that city. We're gonna have a good time. I was just on the phone with somebody in Atlanta. We're gonna make sure that and if we do have an air mattress, we're gonna buy the air mattress. And then I already got my nose ready. Wiley, I'll buy you a bed. Don't worry about buying me a bed. I'll be on the air mattress. we definitely will be coming to Atlanta. We're gonna have a good time in Atlanta. But it definitely, I'm not gonna wait for people to come in there, and I'm gonna build my own stuff in Atlanta. I'm not gonna wait. Next thing they're gonna look up there, Wiley in Atlanta. We're gonna take Atlanta by storm. We're gonna have a good time in Atlanta. I'm gonna be interviewing people. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna bring my mama. I'm gonna say, let me see. Let me call my mama and say that she want to go to Atlanta. Let me call my mama. Hello, Ma. Hey, Ma, I'm live right now. I'm live on my show. I want to ask you, Ma, what you think about me moving to Atlanta?
Oh, that would be good. Atlanta got a lot of opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You want to move to Atlanta with me in Atlanta?
I don't know about going. I was thinking about Atlanta, but I ain't gonna move right away. I'll probably wait a
Oh,
little
okay.
while.
Okay, because I was thinking about Atlanta. All right, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at their listing though.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna call you back. I was just calling to let you know that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Me and my mama gonna come to Atlanta. Yeah. Okay. Come to Atlanta, bring an air mattress. I can bring my queen size bed. So I need to ask him how would I be able to bring my queen? I got a queen size bed. I got a queen size bed. How would I be able to bring it? Can I bring it in the U-Haul? I don't know if I could bring it in the U-Haul. I don't know if I could bring it in the U-Haul. I got my queen size. I got my queen size bed. I have to bring down the U-Haul because I don't want people buying me no beds and they drag me and my mama. You don't drag my mama. But yeah, I'm thinking about Atlanta. And stuff like that because I think Atlanta would be great. You know what I'm saying? Let me call somebody and ask them, is it a way I could be able to transport? Would it be able to fit in a U-Haul? Let me call somebody else to see would it be able to fit on the U-Haul. Give me- Let me see. Let me see. Would it be able to fit? Hey. Now, would my bed be able to fit on the U-Haul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can
I
take my.
know person sit on me, you all.
Oh, okay. So I can bring the U-Haul to Atlanta. Okay, so that I drive it. Okay, I just want to know because I don't
Yeah,
want.
that's what I did.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. All right. Well, thank you so much because I want to make sure. Okay.
Okay, you welcome.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
I just want to know would I be able to bring it to the U-Haul? I never traveled to another state and stuff like that. Okay. Somebody's now this is messy. Somebody just said you should be able to fold that futon up that Billy got you. I don't even have that futon. I wish I had it, but I don't have it. I didn't move it to my new apartment. I had gave it away. Okay. Yeah, but I'm thinking about moving to Atlanta because it's so many people that I know in Atlanta. Like I know a lot of people in the community I could be interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go to like LA. That's too expensive. It's expensive everywhere. But I would live in Atlanta or on the outskirts. We can link up with Storm, Tasha K, and Chelsea. I would love to link up with. I would love to link up with Chelsea because she's so beautiful. Love link up with Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? I see. This is the thing. It won't be no excuse because I'm in Dallas. So when I'm in Atlanta, I can just call Tasha. Hey, what's up, Tasha? Hey, what's up, Wiley? How you doing? Hey, Tasha. I just want to let you know I'm in Atlanta. You in Atlanta? You can come on the app. You can come on the app with the winos. Yeah, I'm definitely Atlanta. No. I would definitely go. I was like, Tasha K, you don't have to worry about buying me no bed. I got the bed and stuff like that. You already gave me the camera. You already got me the stand. Only thing that your husband got to teach me how to use the stand and the mic and the camera and hook it up and stuff like that. And stuff. You don't need to paint my walls. I can paint the wall. Okay. Okay, Wiley. Oh man. Wait a minute. They said don't let Vaughn don't don't let Vaughn move. somebody said somebody said don't let Vaughn move in. Mhm. All right. Okay, so yeah, we thinking about it. Okay, producers, it's really on my mind. I just renewed my lease here in Texas, so it's up in about like next year in April. So that's like my goal to move to Atlanta next year. And I just definitely want to do it. I do want to thank my supporters. Y'all have been saying, Wiley, move to Atlanta, because there's so many people there that I can interview. And so it's just everybody's there. Dr. Larry D. Reed is there. Pastor Dr. Larry D. Reed is there. I mean, Tasha K is there. Storm Monroe is there. Chelsea is there. All of the Chasing Atlanta cast is there. Chasing Atlanta headquarters is there. Tyler Perry is there. Like, it's so many people is in Atlanta, and people need. I have family in Atlanta, Georgia, as well. Okay. No, Chelsea can move in. If Chelsea needs to move in, Chelsea always welcome to move in. I'll let Chelsea move. I'll let Chelsea move in. I'll let Chelsea people. Oh no, this like the people still. Oh my god. He cares for his mother. I wish both of my parents were still around. Yeah, I care for mine too. I care for my parents too. You know, I care for my family. I love my mom. It's Mother's Day this week, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Larry Reed being there will cause me to move to Canada. No, I like Larry G. I like Pastor Dr. Larry D. Reed. And everybody's there. And for my career as a commentator, I need to be in Atlanta because Dallas is not. It's not really popping. I will be, if any of y'all interested, I will be watching the City Girls, Saucy Santana. They coming to Dallas, so I will be out and about in Dallas. I'll be out and about in Dallas. You know, Dallas is kind of like dry, but Atlanta is popping. All right. Give me a second. So we open up the phone lines. Did you say the in-person? No, I said no. Pastor Dr. Larry D. Reed. He's an amazing pastor, and I like following him because anytime Dr. Larry Reed is just a good guy. He actually is a good guy, man. Like Dr. Larry Reed is a good guy, even though I was a little shady with the Carry On Franklin and something, but he's a good guy. I have to say that about a lot. Dr. Larry D. Reed. He's a really a good guy. All right. Dallas is good for settling down, but not popping. Yeah, it's a settle down place. It's not like a popping place. I need to be in Atlanta. Go on and get you a yeah. So if anybody in Atlanta could just give me some updates of what's a good area, and I don't really have to stay in the city in Atlanta. If I'm like in another part of Georgia, we can, you know what I'm saying? I can just, what I'm saying, because I have a car, so I don't have to necessarily stay in a city of Atlanta. So yeah, I can stay in another outskirts. Just being there in Georgia, I would love to be there and there, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, Dallas pop. I need to do a little bit more in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? They said move by storm. They said move to Cali with Armon Wiggins. No, y'all is messy. I need to call Storm, bro. Let me call. Let me call Storm. I'm just so messy. They said so messy. I would love that because I saw like I had a vision because Tasha K was live on her app and Chelsea was live on her app, and I just saw myself on one of those mics and just talking, and me and Tasha was having good conversations. Like I just saw myself there. And then some told me when I was watching them, I said, you need to move to Atlanta. So anytime with Tasha K need a special guest or she needs somebody to have dialogue with, she can just call Wiley and say, hey, Wiley, I need you on the app. Come on. And I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's so many other shows in Atlanta that I could be a part of. I will call Tasha K right now, but I don't want I'm not gonna call her right now. I'll call her later. But I would love to be. So anytime she need me on there, I'll be right there. That would be amazing. And I would love to see Jasmine and Chelsea and all the people over there. This Queen Size Bears. Not imagine. Somebody said I would love, and y'all would love to see that. No, I don't think Storm ain't gonna let me move it. I'm not doing it. Like I'm already saving because I don't want people to do for me and they throw it back in my face. Even if they do that, it doesn't bother me. Because once you give me something, there's no refunds.
Your show now. Press 1 to hear important.
Your show is scheduled to start in 25 seconds.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Let me post a number. They said I don't approve of Wiley moves to ATL. Really? You should have a cook.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we could do Sunday Fun Day.
Talk Radio.
I would love to do that. Move to be closer to your mentor. Yeah, I want to be closer. I want to be closer. I like y'all don't understand. It's so many opportunities that my gift will make. They're not ready for. They're not ready for me in Atlanta. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm not gonna stay in Dallas. It's not gonna happen. I'm not. And then we could do a meet and greet in Atlanta. All the greats are in Atlanta. Like all of them. Like the House of Aaron. Is the House of Aaron in Atlanta? And shout out to this. I might do another video about this. About the House of Aaron. Because I'm like, I like the House of Aaron. And somebody said House of Aaron is jealous of the Wiley Show. I'm like, the House of Aaron is not jealous of the Wiley Show. I look up to the House of Aaron. I do want to say that he does great commentary. Shout out to the House of Aaron. Amazing guy. I don't think he's jealous of me. You don't need to be especially jealous of the Wiley Show. Come on now. He have amazing equipment, amazing talent, and amazing gift. And he will be at his 100,000 soon. Like, don't be worried about being stuck at the House Aaron in Atlanta. Oh, moving to Atlanta. Because don't be worried about being stuck at some subscriber number. You can hear the story today. And I think once I move to Atlanta, I'm going to flourish. Can you do in Atlanta? You can do and that. No, it's a lot of people that I would like to interview in Atlanta. It's a reason why I want to move locations, and because some people I would do in-person interviews, and that really will show. Because I'm so tired of doing stuff virtually. We got one caller in here, 3717.
Yeah, what's up? This is me.
What's up?
Yeah, just wanted to say, man, I love the content. I mean, you messy as hell, but you're always funny. You're always bringing it, man. This T1000 in the chat. Just want to say, hey, man, I support you and good luck in the future.
All right,
I want to move that ATL, man.
Thank you.
Luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. ATL is better. It's better for networking. It is. It's better for networking. Primarily perspective, Wiley, the grass ain't always green on us. No, Atlanta is it's a good place. It's good for network. Because I remember when I went to Atlanta before, I was interviewing Brandon Carson, Raheem Brazil. It's just so many great people in Atlanta. The people are there. And so it's different. Then I can be sending people Ubers to like my studio to do an interview and all of that. Because I want to bring people to my house. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna see a place where you can rent out, interview people. It'll just be amazing, man. Be amazing. Do it. You would thrive in Atlanta. I know I would thrive in Atlanta. I thought he was about to go. I thought he was about to go off too, but he was sending us our props and stuff like that. Give me a second. I've been on here for an hour. I still on here for about 30 more minutes. I would definitely thrive in Atlanta. Thank you. I will. I would definitely have a good time in Atlanta. I know most people is at work. But you grow up. I love Atlanta. I could never live there. Everyone always so upset. Keeping Studios may let you use their space for interview. Yes, and I could ask Tasha, like, pay her to use her space for interviews. That would be amazing. That would be great. It would be great. I'm gonna call Tasha and say, "What do you think about me moving to Atlanta?" You know, I know opportunities everywhere, but what'd you set your mind to? Yeah, my mind is set on Atlanta. Texas is a red state, but still not on the acceptance of a lot of Black excellence live in Georgia. Yes, a lot of Black excellence live in Georgia, and you're exactly right about that. Exactly right about that. Team Wiley, yes. Red states are awesome. I like, let me say this about the red state. When I had to get on public on food stamps when I moved because I didn't have a job, like, they helped me get on food stamps, and it was no long lines. Like in Chicago, when you go to the public aid office, it's a lot of people. But when I went to the aid office here in Texas, it was no line. It was no line. I got my food stamp card. This when I moved in, I have a job. I had to get on emergency food stamps. Somebody told me about it. Was an easy system. And I was able to get food stamps because I didn't have nowhere to go. You know, I needed food. So this is a good. Hey, I you know, even though just the rest of that helped me. Give me a second. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hi. I was listening. The thing about you was asking why Armon didn't get invited to the Oscar party, because probably Armon haven't done enough as yet for Carly B to be invited to this big, a big Oscar party as yet. And I was watching his channels. I think Armon is playing the game. He is doing the stuff that Tasha K did. You see how Tasha K was only pressing on Carly B, pressing on her, and it caused all this suing, and it caused Tasha K's view to go up. That is what Armon is doing at Nikki. He's coming, he's saying all these things because probably Armon wants Nikki to sue him. He's saying he wants to be natural and get all these things. I think he's pushing Nicki Minaj's button because he wants Nicki Minaj probably to sue him. Then he will be in the blogs and then he will be doing all these things.
I agree. I don't know if you want to get sued by Nicki, but what he does is antagonize her fan base, because one thing about the Barbs, they don't stay quiet. They promote. When you type in, everybody do your homework. When you type in Armon Wiggins, 90% of it is the Barbs trashing him. They're trashing him. They're literally his promotion machine, right? When I was dissing Nicki at one point, they were dragging me on Twitter. So if you stay strategic on that, you get dragged on there. Just like Black T Blog, when she dragged Cardi, or when Cardi dragged her, Cardi fans always drag Black T Blog on Twitter. So it's a promotion wise and very strategic of him to do that because they're promoting his channel. Now he may be stagnant at 140 some thousand. Who cares about that? The views at what counts. You could be stuck at 140 some thousand subscribers and get hundreds of thousands of views. It's the views that give you the good paycheck. So I think that is what he's doing. I don't think he's tagging her to be sued, because what can she sue him about? He not putting a disease on her. He not saying that she got something. He ain't saying nothing like what he's saying is like light shade. It's nothing, it's no medical reads. No, I don't see no slander of what she can sue him for. Like he ain't saying that she got bumps. Like he ain't saying none of that. It's light shade that she not on the level of Cardi B.
Yes, he did that, because even when you look at him yesterday, he was saying stuff like he got an exclusive. And he's like, I'm not like Tasha K. I'm not like Tasha K that lie. He always throwing Tasha K in it because Tasha K have a big fan base. So when you say something about Tasha K, they go looking, they go watching. So it's like he find a niche and he's going to dig this. His niche is to, okay, let me go against Nicki. Let me say things about Nicki. And then everybody go come over to see what I have to say. But anyway, maybe he's not that big as yet for Carly B to invite him to these big high-end parties. Maybe he's just to go to the regular little ghetto parties. He and Reggie stage, he haven't done enough as yet. For she. So maybe that's where he has to stay. Do I mad what he doing? He got to do what he has to do. But all he doing is basically letting the Barbs come at him, put his name out there. They probably should have never get his family involved in it, but all that comes with the game. Welcome to the YouTube game. It's a dirty game. So,
Yeah, and what he should do, because I even told my family, I said, because we had some things going on. Some people actually contact some people in my family. I say, listen, I do a blog, just block their number and move forward. Like he would have to educate his family and let his family know, because I talk a lot of mess, they will come and address y'all off the internet or on the phone or something like that. So that's something that he's going to have to tell his family.
But I will get off the thing. But I know Armon, he watched Tasha K. He's watching the strategy.
He studied Tasha K. Yes, I agree.
He is. Nobody can say how much liar Tasha K is. He's watching what Tasha K do. And he wants to build that big audience like her. He's watching, but he don't want to let Tasha K know and the people know, I'm watching her. He would trust Tasha K. He would say she's a liar, she's a this, but he looked up to that woman. I mean, play the game, the best man win. I mean, he got to do to make his check to pay that rent in Los Angeles. So if he got to come on there and drag people and lie and say Cardi B's the best, she looked the hottest in the Met Gala, Nicki looked like trash, he got to do what he got to do. He got to pay his rent and pay his car notes. So it is what it is. So have a good day, Wiley.
Have a good day. I'll call her. Where you from? Oh, I'm going to ask her where she from, but she hung up already. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, well, I agree with the caller because just that statement that Armon Wiggins posted, it sounds so much like TK. It sounds like he's trying to be like Tasha K.
A page out of her book, yeah. But he's not going
out of her book, like Tasha K 101.
Yeah, he's not doing that gutter like saying that Nicki Minaj. Now, if he said that Nicki Minaj got something, that's not curable. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, but not necessarily have to say that she has anything, but just antagonizing, like just trying and begging for that attention. That's what is given.
Facts. Oh, yeah, he know what he's doing, and it's working. Just like Black T Blog, I really can't blame Black T Blog because Cardi doxed her. Maybe she was antagonizing Cardi, but because that's how I got on to Black T Blog. Because Cardi actually doxed her and posted her information on Twitter. Because she said, "Oh, you said something," and so I found
out about her when she came on your station.
And that's how I brought her on the station. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know," and that's how she came on my radar because of Cardi. And I think what Armon is doing, he attaches himself to Nicki, and it's good. I'm not mad at what he's doing because. If Nicki today say address Armon Wiggins, who's going to gain from that? Armon Wiggins, not Nicki. Armon Wiggins is going to gain from that. When Cardi addressed Tasha, who gained from that? Tasha K. Now Tasha K do got to pay her $4 million, but guess what we get as a fan? We get more content because in order to pay that money off, you got to give us more content, and that's why you see sis going live more often. Have you noticed that? Before this, Tasha wasn't going live like that.
She would skip every other Friday.
Mm-hmm. She going live on the app. So we, as a fan, man, to the balance paid off, we're going to get more content. And then now she's trying to train Chelsea to help. So Chelsea can come on days that when she can't come on. But Chelsea, she's still training because she's beautiful. Like Chelsea got the beauty. It'll take a while before the fans get used of Chelsea. And I think to help Chelsea, she needs to start doing videos on her channel. And for she won't be as nervous. You know what I mean?
She do on her channel, but we the people, we like mess.
They like the mess. The mess. We want
like the mess.
She's gonna have to do the mess on her channel, and maybe she'll get to it. Maybe get some wine, get a little wine and stuff like that. Yeah, and people want the mess. Like when she
can't do it too much like Tasha K, but she just have to switch it up.
She would have to switch it up and have her own thing. And I think the fans will get used to her if she start doing it on her channel. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? If she would bring the mess on her channel,
yeah,
she would gain her own fans that would intertwine, come and team up with Tasha K fans, and she'll be doable for that thing because that's what Storm did. Because at one point, Storm was supposed to go over to Tasha K and be her co-host. And actually, he was supposed to work with her when she go on maternity leave. He was supposed to do the show. But the fans wasn't here for Storm. And so Storm just went on to his channel. And now if he come back to Tasha K page to do a show, if they ever do that, he got his own fan base that he's bringing in, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. He got his own fan base.
But I also want to say, also want to say about the Met Gala.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, give us some tea about the Met Gala.
The fashion was I wasn't there. I'm on tour right now. I can't talk too much, but
tour.
The fashion wasn't all that. It wasn't all that, to be honest with you. It wasn't all of that. I didn't live for a lot of fashion.
Did you live for what is her name? One of the sisters. Chloe outfit, you ain't live for hers?
I mean, it was okay.
Chloe Bailey?
1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.
And did you live for Kim Kardashian's? Because she had on Marilyn Monroe.
I give it a 5.
I'll give it a 5. Okay. What about Nicki Minaj?
And Nicki Minaj, it was okay. I mean, no shade. Shout out to Queen.
but I like her
But I
outfit
give it probably
before
like
she
a
was at the
7.
Met Gala when she promoted when she was
Yeah, I
announcing.
give it a 7. I wasn't living for. I guess
Okay.
it was the theme. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
with the
living for that
theme.
theme. The
Okay.
theme should have been something better. Like, honestly speaking, in my opinion.
And
But I do want to say this.
mhm.
To Armon Wiggins, you're not the only one that has sources, because let me give Wiley a source.
Okay.
Cardi B is making she made a music video with Little Dirk, and you wasn't on site.
Ooh, Lil Durk and
You
Cardi
wasn't on
B.
site.
Yeah.
For you to be cool with Cardi B, why wasn't you on site? She had other people on site.
Mm-hmm. And you see
But
that
yeah.
you see Jason Lee got the Wendy Williams connect. I thought Armon, the last time we saw Armon at Wendy Williams, he was all the way in the back. I mean, that brother, he was in the nosebleed.
The back with that trench coat.
I mean, it was a trench all the way in the back. It was like, what you doing? I'm like, at least I want to be up. This man was all the way in the back. I was at work and it was on a flat screen. And I was like, that's like only way you knew him because of the mouth, that grill. Like you knew he got that's the only reason why I knew that he was there. I was like, that man was all the way in the back. Man, and when I'm going to Wendy Williams show, I'm gonna make sure the show gonna get canceled, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm up in the front so I give me some camera time. But he was up there hugged up with his moderator, he got that late.
Her, so I think Norman put him in the back on purpose.
Probably so, yeah.
Throw a little shade towards Wendy.
I remember that when he was at the Wendy Williams show, he was all the way.
And he was trying to throw it and fill it with that picture that he posted with that trench coat.
Right. And then he gonna say, wait.
New York don't see you.
And then he gonna say, and then remember what he said? Wendy Williams said, oh, that's a cute outfit. Wendy Williams did not say that cute. You got that. She was already right. She was already in the show. And it was like, Wendy Williams, she pulled back and said, oh, cute outfit.
For her show.
I'm like, she already prepped for the show. She was not outside. Come on now. Oh. Let me tell you.
I want to know, did he touch because I don't follow Armon, so did he touch bases like today in the update with his family being dogged?
I don't know if he did or not, because I was being grilled. I was being grilled by Milagro Grams, so I don't know any updates on that. But if I was him, I wouldn't even bring, because
I'm not gonna lie, I was in there being nosy.
Yeah.
You stood your ground. Like,
yeah,
you hold yours.
Yeah, I like
That's one thing about the Wiley Show. The Wiley Show old head.
Absolutely.
They was coming left and right.
Yeah, they was coming left and right. You have to understand that, because I remember last time I was on Clubhouse, it was the same thing. One person said, I don't even know if they still cool. The one that said he was gonna drop kick me, is that person still a part of that? That person said, I'm gonna come.
No.
Oh,
he
yes.
has his own stuff now. He has his own.
He have his own shit.
Yeah,
See,
but
beforehand, he was mobbing for. Like, I'm gonna drop kick you, and I'm gonna bail out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and that ain't not even cool. Now you see that. And
he's no longer on site neither.
Right. I could imagine. And they were doing all that windmilling for the Wiley Show. You must create your own destiny. You have to worry about being on other people's stuff. But when I looked at Jason Lee and I looked at Wendy Williams, I'm like, well, where Armon Wiggins? He wasn't there. Well, can you imagine? Like, if Armon Wiggins was there, he would have been like, y'all get on my level. Y'all on the wrong side. We at the Met Gala. You know how he talked, like because he think that
the Met Gala is not for Armon Wiggins, not yet.
Not yet. You got a little bit. You got a little bit more. You got a little bit more work to do. But with him, he can't even handle. Well, he's just like Cardi. Both of them are like, they can't handle criticism. Cardi B up there gonna get on that. I just want to say, I'm so tired of being famous. I don't like having fame. If you all wish to be famous and rich, just be rich. Don't be rich for the fame. I'm so tired. Lady, why are you complaining? You blessed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Get into therapy or something. Like, you made a joke. Ignore these people. That's one thing I like about Beyonce. She ignore these people. She don't go live
Exactly.
on the stuff like that. I don't want to say I'm tired of being fake. Like, girl, what you complaining for? You rich? You got a man with good peen. You might have to share it. But you got you got all this stuff and you complaining? And like, you complaining to us poor people or people that don't have your clout and complaining about you tired of the fame. Girl, if you tired of fame, quit. Go get your Burger King job. Go back on being a stripper. Don't worry about it. You do stuff, and then when things don't go your way, you tired of being famous. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Even though I bought your album.
I also want to say this before I get up.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
also want to say this before I get up because I know you have other callers calling in. He was dragging Nicki Minaj about Cardi B got the best face, this and this and that. Let me tell you one thing and one thing only. Without makeup, the girl looks fierce. Okay? Without makeup, the girl looks fierce. I said it. The icon said it. A lot of these girls are fierce without makeup. And I've seen it. Thank you. I'm going back in the book.
I want to say, okay, icon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wanted to what? I'm here. What happened?
No. No, that's the truth, because like if they would have taken the makeup off, Cardi B looks. I'm not gonna say what she looked like, but she like
because I want to give a challenge. I want to give
no
a
makeup challenge.
And the ballroom scene is a category called face. Face. I want you guys to sell your face. Wash face, that means no makeup on. Wash face means no makeup on. You just woke up. Sell it like that and then sell it with makeup. Okay? 2 challenges. Cardi B, you're the first. I
heard that.
I'm going back in the bushes.
Go. Okay. I like the icon. Oh, man. You have nothing to talk about. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff over here at the Wiley Show. Okay. Leo, call in. Because you always got something negative to say about what are you having to talk about. We talk about people that's trending. I don't apologize for that. We talk about people that are trending. Can you play Cardi's behind the scenes video trying to see something? They said share with your chest. We talk about people that's trending. Okay, that's what we that's what we do. We talk about people that's trending, and because we talk about a whole, but we talked about Dave Chappelle. We also talked about the thing that happened with the Supreme Court. We talked about that on yesterday. We talked about the abortion with the Supreme Court. We talked about all of that. We talk about other topics, and we will talk about Armon Wiggins because he's trendy. We're going to talk about people that's trending. Okay. Well, Leo said no. All right. Okay. All right. Leo said no. Okay, I'm going to go because I need to finish watching Chasing Atlanta so I can watch the new episode.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Okay. Give me a second. Oh, they live. All right. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next video. Got dragged. Yes, I got dragged. I got dragged on my radio. They dragged me. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next live. Peace.